Hi, Joseph. This is Philip calling from Switzerland.
Hi, Philip. So great to see you.
Hey, great to see
You look
you.
great today, man. You're looking sharp. I should have dressed nicer.
Thank you so much. Good to see you again. Last time we met each other physically in Zurich.
Great to see you. Yeah, I remember Zurich. That was a great time.
Yeah, great to hear. So, my first question is a very easy one. Are you a happy person?
That's such a great question. Yes, I feel like I am a happy person, but I would be lying if I told you I was happy 100% of the time. And I think that's human. And oftentimes on TV shows, you see simpler characterizations of people. You see a character who's either happy or sad, either a hero or a villain. But I don't think people are really that way. And Mr. Corman, he's got a lot to be grateful for, and he is still happy much of the time, but he's also not always happy. And sometimes he feels insecure. Sometimes he feels anxious or stressed. And, those moments can be uncomfortable. They can also be really funny if you have a certain sense of humor, which I guess I do.
Okay. You play Mr. Corman in such a wonderful way, but you also wrote the script, directed the show, and produced the whole thing. So I think it's a very personal project. What was your motivation? Why do you want to tell this story?
Sure. Well, thank you. The first thing I would say is I was not the only writer. I was not even the only director. It was a very collaborative effort. Um, but you're right. I did come up with the idea and led the whole thing. And what was my motivation? What was I trying to say? As I was arriving in adulthood, some things happened the way that I thought they were going to, and some things happened differently than I thought they were going to. And those differences, like I said, they can feel sad or they can feel stressful. They can also feel really funny. And so I wanted to write about that because sort of just as my own sort of self-reflection and gratitude of being grateful for the life I lead and not taking it for granted.
Okay. In March 2020, only after 3 weeks of filming in Los Angeles, the whole crew has to move to New Zealand because of the COVID pandemic. So was there a moment when you saw everything negatively?
Yeah, if I'm being honest, sure. I remember when the pandemic arrived and production had to shut down. And for a moment there, I was like, oh, I was so frustrated. But pretty shortly thereafter, I realized, oh, wow, I just have so much to be grateful for because so many people are going through much harder times than I am. And that gratitude, again, that's really at the center of Mr. Corman is not taking your life for granted. And even if you can't be happy 100% of the time, still being grateful for the life that you lead.
Okay. I love that scene when you ask the class about who is lucky or unlucky. I often think a lot of people don't even realize how happy they are. What do you think about that?
I think it can be difficult to remember how lucky we are because we get focused on various things in our day-to-day lives that maybe turn out differently than we wanted them to. And it can be difficult sometimes to zoom out and remember how good we have it. Look, the truth is that anybody who has a home and a television and, the spare time to watch you and me having this conversation right now, or watch Mr. Corman on Apple TV Plus, any of us, we have it really good relative to so many human beings on the planet. And that doesn't mean that you got to be happy 100% of the time, but yeah, remembering that I think can be comforting to have that gratitude.
Congratulations to the show. I love it very much, and I hope you have a big success worldwide, and maybe you come up with another season. Who knows?
I hope so. Well, thank you for saying so. That means a lot to me. Thank you, Philip.
Thank you so much talking to us, and all the best for you. Bye, Joseph.
Cheers.